Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hoops and Holler. My name is TJ. Today we're going to be talking about the Portland Trailblazers, and I'm just going to kind of give my thoughts on what I think about the team and my expectations for them this year. So we're going to go ahead and start, and obviously you've got Damian Lillard. I understand he's hurt right now. I don't know if he's even going to play this year. If he does play at some point this season, he's going to be Dame. He's a good point guard. He's a elite shooter. So I don't think that's a problem. You've got Scoot Henderson, who, if you look here, last season put up 13, 5, and 3 in his second year in the league. I think that he has a ton of potential and will continue to get better. If you continue to look around, we'll see Matisse Thybulle. He's a very unorthodox but very elite defender. Drew Holiday, of course, has been heralded as one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. You've got Denny Avdia, who is a Swiss Army knife almost, can do a little bit of everything. Same thing with Jeremy Grant, right? Jeremy Grant has bounced around several teams and has been good on pretty much every single one of them. But he's never really been a starter type of guy. But he is one of those guys that you can bring in off the bench and have a massive impact. So he's a good pickup in my mind. You've got Shaedon Sharpe, who's got elite potential as well. Yang Hansen is somebody that I'm intrigued by. The things we saw out of him in the summer league looked pretty good in my mind, especially for a Portland team that kind of lacked size. They've got Donovan Clingan as well. So they they added some size here in the last couple of years. I think that they're going to hopefully develop and trend into a positive direction as a team in general. Currently, I don't think much of their team, if I'm being honest. I think that they're in kind of a weird spot, maybe middle of the pack, just outside of the playoffs type of team in the Western Conference. But Yang Hansen showed flashes of a skill set similar to Nikola Jokic, right? And he's got great size. He's a standing 7'1", big guy. I think that he's going to really help apply pressure defensively to shooters trying to drive to the rim, which is something Portland really needed. You've got Robert Williams III as well, another center that can really apply defensive pressure to their opponents. I think that this team is interesting. There's a lot of young talent on it that is hopefully going to develop and usher in a new wave of Portland Trailblazers teams that will be fun to watch and will always be in contention. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be this year, right? Damian Lillard is out for at least most of the year, in my opinion. So it's going to really fall on Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday, Denny Avdia, you know what I mean? Jeremy Grant, Shaedon Sharpe. It's going to fall onto those guys to try and push this team into contention, and it's just not going to happen, in my opinion. Unless something crazy absolutely takes place, I don't see this team getting past the first round if they even make the playoffs. But I hope I'm wrong. You know, I really enjoy watching competitive basketball games, and I think that ultimately it would be better for the sport if more teams were competitive on a game-to-game basis. Maybe not in a 7-game series against the Thunder, for example, but on a game-to-game basis during the regular season, I think it would be better if games were closer. And I hope that Portland can provide some of that. There's definitely pieces on this team that can develop into that, and there are pieces on this team that have been that, but only time will tell if they can really adjust and perform well in this scenario. Thank you for watching. My name is TJ, like I said. If you want to contribute to the conversation, feel free to leave a comment. If you like the content, feel free to hit like and subscribe so you can see more. Thank you.